Oh my goodness, we are actually back. Dead or Alive 7. They're not calling this 7. I'm just calling it 7. Dead or Alive 7 and Dead or Alive 6 last round just got announced a few days ago at the PlayStation Play State of Play. Whatever it's called. I really don't care. I mean, it was a great show, but we focusing on this. You feel me? My favorite fighting game franchise is finally back. My name is Taika, and today we're going to go ahead and touch on some new features that are coming on the last round, what I expect from it, the things that were in the previous one, which you can kind of expect, the date, yada yada. We're just gonna talk about the game in general, okay? I'll leave timestamps for like specific sections or whatever, yada yada yada. So this is actually my first video on my channel covering DOA at all, but I'm actually a huge DOA fan, you guys. I'm not sure if y'all know that I have been playing DOA since I want to say 3. My uncle is actually the one who he passed. So I passed. Yeah, he passed. I'm not even gonna get into much to that, but R.I.P. Unc, and thank you for introducing me to my favorite fighting game franchises, and probably one of my favorite games of all time. Just one of my. I would be over at my cousin's house and they would be looking at me like 3 a.m. and I'm just going against the computer. I just love DOA so much. But yeah, there's release date June 25th, 2026. It's just a couple of months away. So I am glad to report that the lobbies have been very, very full. And I'm not sure about the lower skill level, but the higher players are there. We are bike. Yeah, I'm throwing myself in there, even though my Hayate has been... he needs some work. We gonna get him together, but he needs some work, you feel me? But first off, let's go ahead and talk about Dead or Alive 6 last round. Everything that I want from it. And the reason why I think this is such a big deal is because I'm not sure if y'all remember, but the original Dead or Alive 5 compared to Dead or Alive 5 last round was damn near a completely different game. It was a completely different game. They had more characters. They changed up the way some of the mechanic works. I think the whole ground play was completely different too. Like, I'm pretty sure you could force people up in that game in last round, and I don't think you couldn't be. I could be wrong. It's been a long time. You feel me? It's been a minute. And then also the added tag, which I don't know if that's gonna be in last round on 6, man. The only reason why I'm saying I'm not sure if that's gonna be there is because I feel like they probably would have revealed that in the beginning. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but tag will be great. Obviously, I need my boy Ein. Obviously, we need Genfu. If I had to like go extreme wish list, obviously some more collabs with those Virtual Fighter characters back in there. Maybe even some collabs with, I don't know. Just more collabs in general will be great. I'm not sure if I'm really expecting that for last round, but if they could somehow do that for 7, that would be sick. That would be very sick. But yeah, I'm just hoping for tag. I'm hoping for tag. If it's not there, it won't be a deal breaker. I think it will be a huge L, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just glad it's back, you feel me? And I really want to know what other mechanics are going to change along with it, because like I said before, the ones in 5 in last round, last gen, pretty much played completely differently. I would like a rework to the lobby system. I do like how you can have like different separate matches going at the same time, but I feel like it's not as smooth as it was in 5. I don't know what I would change about it, but I just feel like it's not as smooth. Just some UI elements just to make the game more lively and whatnot, you know. That would be great. I'm not sure if this game does have it, and I was just paying attention, but I feel like this game might be missing a survival mode. Again, I could be completely... It's been a long time since I played this game. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like the survival mode of 5 was different for some odd reason, because the one in 5 they had you on a huge stage and you could like pick up, I think it was like pieces of lettuce to restore your full health, and then they would have like other food items we could store less. I know people who haven't played, probably what the fuck are you talking about. Trust me, this is important. I promise this is important. If you know, you know. You feel me? If you know, you know, brother. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Another thing that I did want to touch on though is Dead or Alive 7, what I think could be different. Now, in the trailer, I don't know if I'm reading into it too much. I'll throw some screenshots up on the screen and everything, you feel me? But in the trailer, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but the hits are orange. And I know I'm about to put on my conspiracy hat real quick, you feel me? I think those might be the impact hits, brother. Because I'm not sure if you peep, but right now they're white. And if they change them to orange, I do think that would make a great difference visually. Because Dead or Alive has never been a bad game visually. Dare I say, the best looking fighting game every time. Every time. Until, like, you know, the successor comes and then obviously the games come out like years later and look better. But I feel like Dead or Alive has set the precedent every time. I'm sorry, I would just say it. You feel me? But all that being said, you see the red hits. That's my theory. I think the hits are going to be red and it's going to make it look more impactful. And it also looks like they're continuing with that, like, sound barrier, sound breaking type of art style, which I always thought was pretty cool. One of my homies, I just met the dude yesterday. He seemed pretty cool. He was talking about how he may not think that is Kasumi in the beginning of the trailer. And I really went back and I was like, oh shit, no, the hair does look real. But I think it's her just because of the kicks and the 2 small swords that she has on the back. I'm not saying that nobody else can use small swords, but like after I went back frame by frame, it does indeed look like Kasumi to me. And I couldn't see them introducing a new main character off the rip. I don't know. I mean, I could see it, but the last main character role, I don't really know how that. I don't really know how. I don't know if people really play with Nico for real like that, but she there. You feel me? But yeah, that's that. My dream. I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, bro. My dream is if we could get everybody in every stage just from Dead or Alive Dimensions and Dead or Alive 7. I want this to be the biggest Dead or Alive vanilla launch ever. Please. I love Dead or Alive. But I'm not gonna lie. The vanilla launches have been pretty well, I'm gonna say for 5. I'm just scared because the vanilla launch for 6, it was like 2 vanilla. Like, I remember when I got Dead or Alive 6 initially, and mind you, I was playing last round for years, so maybe we're a little spoiled. This has come from years of updates and yada yada. But I remember playing Dead or Alive 6 originally. I'm like, man, this feels so bare. There feels like there's so much missing content. And I might do a video and see if there's like actually some like theory behind that or whatever. If there's like crunch times or something. I don't know what's really happened. But I feel like 6 felt very vanilla, and I'm hoping that 7 does not feel that way. You see these other fighting games, they have all these great, amazing features. Speaking of amazing features, by the way, I don't know if this is like confirmed by Team Ninja officially, but Master, he's a big pillar in the community. He's pretty much confirmed that rollback netcode won't really be a thing in Dead or Alive 6 last round, which is unfortunate. But the thing that I really want to stress to you guys is just because something is not in Dead or Alive 6 last round does not mean that it can't be in 7. Let me say that again. Just because something is not in Dead or Alive 6 last round does not mean that it will not be in 7. So please, please, please keep voicing your concerns. Keep voicing your opinions. I think it's quite literally up to us, the fans, that they're listening. I think they're listening, at least. I could be wrong. I could just be speaking to the void there. But voice your opinions. If there's something you really want, make it vocal, and let's let it be known. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for this video. Just wanted to touch on some points for Dead or Alive 6 last round. Some light theory crafting for Dead or Alive 7. I really think it would be a huge change if those impact hits were actually that like red Q or whatever the hell. I think that would be pretty dope. Let's bring back those crazy stages from Dead or Alive 5 too as well, man. They had them in 6. I don't know. They had them in 6. Just feels smaller for some reason. And I'm really hoping that Dead or Alive 6 last round fix that. But anyways, thank you for hearing me rant for 10 minutes. I don't even know if I even said anything helpful, useful, or important. I love this fighting game series. It's your boy Tiger Games. I will see y'all in the in lobbies. And I will definitely make sure to make some tournaments. Leave your PSNs down below. Let's get in the lab. Dead or Alive is back, baby. I love y'all. Let's get to it. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.